this room. I feel like the acoustics, this is so good. Like your voice, it travels in the best way. Like I love the acoustics in this particular room. I mean, it doesn't have a lot in it, which probably helps a lot. And maybe it's the energy of the drum, or just, I don't know, it's a situated situation. That's what I say. Hey, Erin, it's been, I got these here in Ghana. I'm in Ghana for those that just tuning in. And you know what? We're going to go sit on the patio. We got to, hey, I'm on 3G Network, so don't be mad. Don't be mad. I'm going to go get the Wi-Fi, but I want to talk. Look, y'all, this is my Get Sexy for Your Man outfit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show y'all. This is me playing around, remembering who I am. Right, that's how there's some videos on, so we'll be on this. Every once in a while, you gotta remember who you are, okay? You gotta remember who you are. Every once in a while. So you gotta remember. You gotta remember who you are every once in a while. Every once in a while, you gotta remember how fine and powerful and gorgeous and sexy and lovely and strong you that too, which you are. You understand? That's Afrocentric home design. Good morning. Are you up now? All right, get up, okay? Get up. Hey, El Soils. Hey. Rise and shine and give the Most High the glory. But yeah, so yeah, that was my little thing. You gotta keep these things going. You're 54, you still gotta do things. So you gotta make sure they remember you during the day. So you gotta do some cute, sweet, little things. And then, I really do love the whole role playing and being something else. And who really don't want to be sexy? Come on, we all want to be sexy. So you gotta make sexy happen. You can't just wait for it. No. You can't say, oh, one day when I know, put on the sexy little shorts. Thank you for the little heels, and make a video for your man or for yourself. How about that? That's what's up, Chuck. So you know, we 50-year-olds, we're fun too. So yeah, so I'm in my living room. What's the new setup? Oh, I'm sorry, the other chair is doing double duty, but I got the other chair like the stool. On the other side, like, oh my God, the simplicity that I desire is off the chain. Let's see if we can go outside. Now I know how this plays back. You'll hear the audio, maybe the visuals, but like I said, I kind of know what that is. I'm sorry I didn't take care of it, but I'm chilling. Telling the truth. I'm chilling. That's my week off, maybe 2. I'm chilling. I'm gonna get there. I get to the store eventually. I will. I promise today. Today is the day that I'm gonna venture out. I think. Yeah, 'cause I think it's something I can, I'm just like eating close to home. I feel like Spirit's about to put me on a fast. So I'm welcoming that in, you know what I'm saying? Like I could feel that. So it's just best to eat the stuff. I only have a really little bit of stuff, and I've been eating fruits and run grains, the quinoa. I could drink more water, but I get so much water from the fruits. Oh my God. I mean, I eat a lot of fruits. More than I feel like I've ever eaten in Ghana at one time. And I'm loving that. It's like, it's just a natural thing. The lights, the power may go off, so it's kind of cool. Like, you just kind of eat fresh every day. Like, it's the world free dream, to be honest. But I've been getting my quinoa in because, the power's been more consistent for sure. So, yeah, I'm just, like, finding myself again in all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, where am I at 54? I'm going to be 55. 55. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, all right, well, good thing I'm 54 now. I'm all good. I feel good. So I'm going to be 55, so like it's like, oh, these things that I really too, like facing, like you think about. It's like normal. Listen, if you're not here, you don't know, okay? But it's normal, it's normal to get to this next stage in your life. And you're like, what? Like what is really what will make you happy now, or what feels good now, or what does not feel good now. And like not really make a big deal about it. Just know that you have the power, the knowledge, the wisdom to to move into whatever else feels better and more natural. I feel like for me, going on 55 plus, it's like, oh, this is all you. You should have the time to live for you. So if you want to paint, you paint. You want to act again, you act. You want to become a designer, you become a designer. Whatever it is. For me, I feel like I'm kind of more off. Like I love the power of film, and I love the power of YouTube, and I love the power of these venues or these platforms. I really do, because I want to express all of my sides, and I feel like that's where my 50s are taking me. And deep self-expression, radical even self-expression, and what that looks like now, I was thinking about my designing, and it's the way that in this house is changing, because I got everything white, and I'm more focused on everything in my space, something that I actually use, and not just for decorative purposes. This is just something that I'm feeling. But I realized that, wow, you can really be political, if you will, or tell your story in so many ways, even through your decor. Your decor can be somewhat political. So I was thinking about I got another deck. Oh, thank you, thank you. I got this balcony, and I got another balcony. The other balcony is I'm growing like 5 different herbs. I'm growing arugula, chocolate mint, peppermint, basil. My mom's looking at it, and the other one is called blue tea. And that was it. That was on these nice pots, clay pots that I got, in the past and got them. And that was it. That was all that's out there. Just kind of playing some 2 empty pots, waiting for some more, nice food to grow. And then I took the 2 chairs, that's red, gold, and green, which people here don't associate with Ghana, but it's the color of their flag, not yellow, green. They're associated with me with Africa. Somebody's probably selling something, so that's what you're going to hear in the background. But they'll just go by, and then hopefully they'll be back. They're in the car. Let's see. In the car. Anyway. Let's see. Let's see. You gonna hear them today, okay? They like, you gonna hear me. You gonna hear us, okay? Let me see what they do. Let me see. Did I miss something, guys? I'm trying to get them to go by. But normal things in the neighborhood, so yeah, y'all. I hope they don't mess up my train of thought, but yes, about the core. So, and then I put the 2 red, gold, and blue chairs. And to me, when I look at that, that is almost like, yes, it looks like the modern, normal gated balcony, but almost like rebels live here, or Rasta live here, or Africa unites, or Africa is here, Ghana, or it's an African that live here, or Rasta, or every time now that I feel like I'm decorating, it's like I'm making a statement without using words. I'm still political. So this is like the where I'm going into. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we can't stop this kind of wisdom, and we can't stop this kind of resurrection that a 50 plus woman is having. We have to just learn that it's new, and some of us got to go down the journey, and we have to film it or tell people about it, so that somewhere, somehow, you will have a black woman they can refer to and be like, okay, wait, that feeling is weird, or society told me that it's over for us, and we're not supposed to want sex anymore. We're not supposed to want love anymore. We're not supposed to want affection or even respect anymore. These are some of the things that happens to black women, and all women really, but especially I'm talking to black women, because that's what I'm talking to, that, we still want the same things, same respect on our relationships, to have the same respect. We still want love. It's just the most amazing thing about human, is that it's really still sweet and fragile in so many ways. And I still want to explore that. What does that look like? I don't know, but I'm going to go down that road, and I'm going to go see, and I'm going to check it out. I've been really doing some work on myself, like being here and getting away from the hustle and bustle. Like I'm detoxing just from my crop. Like I'm straight detoxing. I guess if I was in New York or back in California, I have to detox from New York. You know what I'm saying? Any place that's like major city, that was a lot on me, And like I know, as I stated, now we got horns honking, and I think the guy with the speaker thing coming back. But it was so now that I'm like sitting down, like I have not exercised. I have not. I don't know what else I haven't done, at least in a week. And oh my God, I feel freaking incredible. Like, I feel better than I ever felt before. I feel better than I ever felt before. Like, what the hell's going on? Like, I eat natural. I eat what I want. I'm relaxed. I'm just reevaluating. I'm looking at my property up there. I'm looking at the one downstairs, and I think I'm just gonna rent out. Like, I'm just like sitting here going, let me just roll with this for a while, okay? Like enjoy this life. Like I'm not trying to enjoy this bad boy. Put some money away, help other people out whatever. But I am rolling into this like, yo, wait till you see me on the farm. Like you see me and have me some farmland and some cute farm clothes, okay? I'm here and out there growing and the stuff I'm growing. I'm not even done yet. Like I want to explore my own self, let alone somebody else. So it's just sometimes you need to see things from another vantage point. And I guess that moving and being outside and being inside. See, I get to be inside to be the spiritual person I am, to be have that quiet all day, And then, but I'm outside still, so I still get the sunlight and the sunshine. This is what this deck has done for me. I'm going to do a lot of great healing and a lot of great knowledge and wisdom to be taking place probably on this couch or one like it. So I'm just allowing like myself to be and to go into where I need to go. But I'm been relaxed. That's what I've been doing. I've been relaxed. Like I said, receiving relaxation, receiving time off, receiving love, receiving masculine energy, receiving balance, receiving it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Receiving it. It's a whole nother level. And in that makes me feel more feminine and more divine feminine and more sexy and more, yielding and more even letting go of. So I'm in another stage in my life. And let me say this, it's definitely a stage of acceptance. I was saying in a video on the other channel. Let me read the comments before the thing tries to turn me off, and I don't want that. Your tribe is always here with you. You look amazing today. Thank you, Queen. And popping, you're taking great care of your skin and getting more rest, so you'll do excellent. Oh, yes. Will you be traveling to the mall or the place where you get all vegan greens, herbs, or goodies today? And a date night, perhaps? I don't know. I maybe. Takes real inner strength and courage to shift, transform, and change when spirit calls you to do so. Remind us so much, and it really, really does. I mean, that's what I would love to do, outsource. Yes, I think, and I am definitely going to the mall to get some, maybe, I don't even know. I don't know what the days look like. I really think the day is looking like that I'm going to, naturally, that I'm going to move into maybe a semi-fast or a little less eating, just for maybe as long as spirit calls, not just be a day. And I'm feeling moved into that, and just like y'all, just what I'm experiencing, like going into this 55, it's like my sensuality, my oneness, my love for myself, just knowing like, girl, look in the mirror, or girl, but it's not even that glass thing that we stand in front of that seems just have us show our reflection. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has one of those, and people still don't feel good about themselves. So it's like there's another mirror that I think the universe is asking us to take a look into, to really look in the mirror and really shut things down around you, and look in the mirror and know in every aspect of your life that you are amazing. Like you for yourself, you about you. I want you to feel that way about yourself. That's what Spirit is saying to me. Like, let's get reminded, so that all the gifts that come all the gifts that came, yes, but all the gifts that come and are coming, you will be able to accept it. Because if you don't feel like, or you can't see why you guys are who you are, what you look like, or what you, if you can't see it, then it's going to be hard for other things to come in and you be able to accept it on the level that it's you. It's not above you. It's not more than you. It's not. It's you. It's not even less than you. Your life is a wonderful thing. It's definitely soul. I think it really is our souls that we are that makes us, in a sense, alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be the age, like I was thinking about my age though, like the things that though I can do or my body can do or my even mind can do. So much of that is, like I said, it's been such a myth for so long. I think, like I said, people are so afraid of aging that nobody talks about it, so now everybody's afraid of aging, so nobody talks about it. And what happens is that nobody can tell you, like, the great side and the wonderful side, and the truly, like, understanding yourself that goes into going into, for me, because I'm in my 50s, that's what I'm talking about, but I'm sure every time you go from one, level or whatever, graduation, went from one graduation to another graduation, you feel it. And you feel you are different and you've changed and you mastered some things, at least yourself, some parts, because you keep changing. And nobody tells you to change. They call it the change. They call it the change. But they don't really tell you what changes. Nobody tells you. I mean, like, don't you have to feel like as black folks, in our culture and tradition. And I think that's what I'm really feeling right now. Your birthday this August is going to be more lit than ever. Yes! Yes, girl, can't wait to see what's in store for you on that day. Shoot that whole, yeah, I love that. Okay, Queen, I feel it. Thank you for that prediction or premonition because I can get with that. I do feel like it. I feel like it's going to be so special. Oh, hey, Queen, how are you? And you always. Thank you for that love. Yes, y'all. Your girl is like settling in. I was like, oh, I tell you, when I realized that the retirement thing, I was like, oh, even entrepreneurs want to kind of retire and explore. And, I mean, like, I feel like this part of my life is like, if we were all able to, like, travel like we used to, this would be that point where I'll be like, oh, girl, I need to be in a new country. You know what I'm saying? Because that is that kind of shift, that kind of breaking of that old and, seeing what else is there and not even seeing what else is there. I'm going to say this, feeling what else is there. I don't feel like I'm making any decisions. I feel like I'm on this cloud that takes me where I want to go like a taxi and it drops me off in all the highest places. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I am. I'm not that consciously, people say be in the present moment. I'm probably not in the present moment, but in this way, it's kind of the best thing I cannot be. I'm in the future almost. I'm traveling. Maybe I'm just so one with it that I don't notice that there is a difference between me and it. There is this different frequency. And I've been on it for a little while, and once you're on it, it's the only way to travel, because it's the travel from the universe. The universe is the pilots. It's nice. So, and then I think being very honest with yourself, that is the real part. I was being so honest. I was like, oh, honest, like this is honesty 101. You're catching this. I'm gonna be real. Like I was like thinking to myself, okay, who are you, and what do you want? I like me. So if there's a boutique me, I gotta have hours, and I gotta see people all the time because I could be very truthfully. Anybody that knows me, that has lived with me, especially in California, because I have some people around me, I can go all the way, chill out with Lisa Marie, energy like you wouldn't even know. And so I'm probably more private than public, but that's probably how people believe. Especially as you get older, you just need more time with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very particular about who I put my energy even around. Or I mean, if I still try to go down, or I feel I'm thinking negatively after those experiences, and I will cut that all the way to the no, it was off. So I had to be honest with myself about what I would do and what really is inside of me, and what am I trying to accept, or just be like, this will still bring in the money, this will still bring in so I could eat, so I could survive. Because that hustler thing, it seems cute on some level, but as you get older, it's just as tiring as your 9 to 5s that you're looking for retirement from. Like, because it still becomes a job and really becomes the same thing unless you're able to grow. And sometimes you have to go to grow. You have to lead to, you know what I'm saying, be. And I think that we're going to see more and more of that with YouTubers taking long breaks or wishing they never got on. Not really that, but just kind of realizing that this ain't all of life. And I had a wish a while ago. I can't remember how long, but it was that that the world has to remember that there was a life even before social media. And for those of us that stuck on it and stuck on maybe the financial stability, if any, because I don't, everybody gets something in some other different ways, but you gotta really start realizing, okay, first of all, that ain't it either. Because then you get stuck because people are used to you a certain way, or you get stuck in your own self. You get stuck in this kind of made of reality, all made of reality. So you get stuck in this box too. And so I don't want to really blame people because it's not really anybody's fault, but it does force these. People don't really want to see their growth really rapidly as we probably are experiencing it. And so it just becomes this, instead of just being like today, like yes, like I said, like yes, I eat vegan, but I'm still a human being just like you. Or yes, I wear my hair nappy and the fro, but I still like styling my hair. Like I'm saying, I have to be real with myself because I started being behind stuff that was limiting me. And like I said, constantly put my foot in my mouth. But I realized it's like, wait a second. If I be honest with myself, I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. But I want to be able to create some kind of financial stability, security, even wealth. Still doing what I want to do, but doing it for real. And what's for real for me is planting and the earth and nature. And also, though, everything that I feel like I do has to, I don't know, some things that I do, I have to be connected to something real. So even in apartments, like I don't feel like I'm just somebody who has apartments to rent. I feel like I'm somebody who has apartments to rent for a purpose. That people are feeling somewhat safe, that they know that one other person, that's the travel thing. If somebody recommended a place for me to stay in, every place I ever traveled, and I like the person, I would definitely have stayed there. It would have just been so much better in all those places. So we need to have, that safe space thing came up for me. This is a way to do it where it's not for runaways, or it's not for people that will violate, it's for people who want to have a great vacation. And they want to feel relatively safe, and they want to feel relatively that there's some other people there. And so, yeah, I just want to be kind of a part of that experience. I was saying like this 50-plus lady, or whoever, maybe younger, we are really needing our space and time. And our home is everything. Our home is the place where if you don't have no money to go on vacation, honey, if you got a home, you can make it a vacation. Okay, you can make it a vacation. And this just releasing and it's the not grinding, even if it's for however long, just that feeling has brought so much blessings into my life, into my relationship to myself. Made me start looking at like I said, my insecurities. It's like, what? No, boy, like all the things you can tell yourself. Instead of saying, of course, I'm fantastic. But say, of course I would, or of course I would have this, or of course I would be dating this one, or of course. So it's still like, you never escape that. But you need time to know when you're not sitting in that power and knowing that, of course people will love you, or want to buy you a book, or take a class, or that's one of what it is. So not that I feel like I forgot that, but I feel like I forgot that sometimes. Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes you just forget it. You're just so busy doing, you're not being. And we need sitting down time, 50-something plus women and beyond. We have a lot to offer a lot of people in our lives. Like we are very, yes, a very important age because it's the age that they throw us away or we don't even have an opinion or they wonder about us but never just ask. You know what I'm saying? So it's that loss. I mean, I feel it here too, to be honest. So I don't agree with necessarily here that the rules around it, which I think is more religious than traditional, but somehow she's don't want those things. Doesn't still want to have a dream or have it fulfilled. Or, but I mean, that's a lot of everywhere. Like we're supposed to just mentor, and we are supposed to mentor. We are, but we're also women still. You know, we got to, hey, everybody find their thing. Like I said, y'all know me. I like a man, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the truth. I gotta stop lying. As I tell myself I was gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? And I need some flow in that. You know what I'm saying? I need some flow in that, and I need some. And I realized who was obstructing the flow most was me. Because again, if you don't believe it, like, oh, I know I did kind of ask for all of this, you know, and then it comes, and then you're just like, huh, for real? Let me throw this back, cause this really, you know. And I'm saying I'm receiving, and that is I didn't know what was the benefits of it, except for the obvious one. You get some stuff that you can hold on to, but when you get some stuff you can hold on to here, and you become a calmer person, a more easygoing person, which again, I'm gonna liken that to I'm gonna liken that to a divine feminine person. I'm gonna liken that to divine feminine energy. And that man and all the rest of them. See, I learned all that from here, though. In all honesty, I learned that from Ghana. The men do the thing, the women do their thing. It's a beautiful thing. If a man is needed, if he will come, it's an energy. You don't have to be married to them. It's an energy. You just be yourself. You just be yourself. And I think that's the essence of the intensity I'm doing that starts the first Monday in June is how to, because I said something kind of profound. You're just doing yourself. So I'm implying that yourself is yielding, and yourself is soft, and yourself is loving too. Next to all the other great, powerful stuff we are. And your stuff is sexy, and your stuff. Like this is like you're those things too. It's important for us, I think, especially as Black women, to remember, especially over 50 or in your 50s, that sexy, and not just sexy for someone else, but more than that, that sensual power as goddess energy too. That's all. Not just the most powerful queens that was self-proclaimed king and queen. Like those are bad sisters. But also the sisters that know how to speak, know how to say, know how to yield, and get it, and strong and powerful. That's a beautiful combination, and that's what all of us are. It's just a balance of masculine and feminine energy. So I feel like this last week, almost, I've been working on balancing my divine feminine energy and using it more. It's not even you trying to use it. It's something that happens when a man is in his masculine, especially. Then, oh my God, you don't have to try. You just feel that way. You're flowing. You're flowing. You're loving yourself. You're loving where you came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, y'all, I said to my gray hair, this is a whole testimony by itself. This would be like a whole video. I should really title it too. Entitle it, because this right here, it changed the game for me of self-acceptance. It was like, what are you doing? Because I look around here and I see a lot of the sisters, it's true, yes, they definitely died to the jet black, to the jitty jet black. But they look just like me, like we older ladies, you know? So, like we're older ladies are like, that's not going to go away, but it doesn't mean you're not beautiful. It doesn't mean you're not even desirable. Do you understand? Like, that's the part. Just because you're older, so what? So what? I don't mean you're fine. I mean you can't be gorgeous. I mean you can't be sexy. I mean, come on. So that is what I feel like the gray hair for me does. It's like, yes, I'm not hiding my age. If I would ask me, I would tell them. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful, but isn't it always just look how sexy we are, It's a whole nother level of self-love. And when you really, some of us exude it. We walk down the street with them, saying, including me, and somebody will meet us really feeling that energy of self-confidence and sexiness and sensuality, and then get with us, and then we insecure as hell. We're like, how did that happen? I thought I felt the vibe. I feel like when that happens, it's just like, yeah, we still just, that's that little part of us that still doesn't quite believe that we are all the shit that people say, all the wonderful things that people say that we are. And what else I say? Sometimes you gotta, you know, put on some cute little shorts and some little low cut blouse. And if you feel more comfortable doing it for somebody else, go on, girl, go on and do it. You keep it juicy, you feel juicy, you see how fine you really are, and then you be like, oh, of course. And then everything else is spiritual anyway. So then just end it with that and we good. So yeah, I'm exploring. As y'all can see, I'm exploring. Yes. Thank you, I am God. It's so good to see you, Mona. Good morning, Natural Clover. Show Queen. Thank you, Goddess. Hey, naturally giving love to all. Lisa Marie and Goddess, you both will your 50s well. That's right. Bali is in the house. Yay. Yes, definitely was life before it. Yes. Learn how to imbue your divine essence in your home. Work your magic, elevate your space in a 21-day home intensive. $77 live daily, replay same day. Thank you, darling. AfroCentricHomeDesign.com. That's my website. Please go and sign up for the class. And I don't think I changed the name yet, but that's the class. I don't change the name of the date, but yeah, y'all, that's where my focus is. I want to make the classes like I said, I got my person to do my PDFs again, so I got calendars and all our beautiful stuff and our visuals, and we're really going back to that natural essence. Like, you know what? Half these herbs, like this right here, I told you is the lemongrass. All these herbs, I got lemon balm, I got the marigolds. All these herbs I'm going to use. The aloe vera plant one over there, I've already used it for my hair. I made some lemongrass tea twice. So it's good for going to sleep, to help me to sleep before going to bed. I'm gonna have the lemon balm and probably when I'm done with y'all. Like I I want us to learn those things. I want us to get back into the ground, you know what I'm saying, and the kitchen and get a groundation of moving about our houses as like really like I'm just saying like black little fairies. Like we don't even walk on the ground. We just float. Like I could just see it, just floating around our home and movement. That kind of liberty, that kind of life of a lot more seemingly ease. I'm feeling that in my 50s. That's what I'm feeling. More of a partnership. I say, oh, I like men, but what do I like about them? Why do I even want them in my life? Like, what is, so being able to even understand who I am from that perspective. I truly believe in partnership. I believe you got a man and woman, they together, there ain't nothing they can't do, can't have, can't be. I believe in that partnership, and I saw like why, but understanding, but also understand how I stand in the way of having those partnerships. Sometimes, like I said, it's that self-worth, or it's just deeper than that. It's that you almost can't believe you got it. And you never even knew that because you don't think like that, right? You're smarter than that, right? You know who you are, right? You know. And then just sometimes on the end of this, look in the mirror, like seriously, and see how beautiful in many, many ways. I'm talking about especially 50 plus ladies, like, oh my God, like our sensuality, our sexiness, our attractiveness is our age. That's why, I mean, that's part of it too. How could it not be? If somebody thinks you're beautiful, you've come a long way. They don't even know what you struggle with. So you know why you're beautiful because you know your struggle, you know your walk. So it's like, don't think that the years did not age us like fine wine, like on a real level, and that is very attractive. And especially if you're embracing who you are, embracing your natural body or your natural hair, whatever it is, natural skin, whatever it is, it ain't no judgment. But when you tend to embrace yourself, whatever that looks like in the outer, then you have a different, even kind of a glow. And then some of us too, like we could see this, you don't ever really have to lose your beauty because it just, like I said, it just ages, or it just sweetens. Like you are definitely more sensual. I feel like when you get older, you could have the possibility if you have let go. You have a calmness and a peacefulness that actually everybody wants to be around. People miss you when you're not around. People miss that divine feminine energy. I mean, dogs, cats, babies, men, women, everybody. So I think because I now hang out with people, not really hang out, but I now, connect with other people, that I realize what I've done for so many years to keep my energy at a rate that is, I ain't giving up. Like I'm still out here trying to get this life and build this life. And I didn't want to say I was, dispelling myths about 50-something-year women. Oh, I never thought I would be no kind of spokesperson for that, but I have to dispel the myths within my own self because, and know that I don't have to feel, I just feel good, you know what I'm saying? And I feel right, and I know what I like, and I know what I don't like, and I think that is going to reflect in my decor, okay? So let's say that is going to reflect in my decor. So come sign up under the current 21-day intensive spiritual courses. We'd love to see you all there. If you gain insight from the reasons or just want to show some love, CashApp at $ La Rosa negative 67. Thank you, naturally. Yes, y'all feel free to donate, to give, and but we somewhere else now. Look, y'all, it's just a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it all. I'm here for all of this. I'm here for all of this love and this fun. I want to have fun, and I want to see my man's business blow up. I want to design off his clothes. The stuff that is probably going to be designed, the stuff that I'm probably going to come out with, or even just do for fun, whatever, is going to be so different. I can feel it because I don't feel as constricted, you know? I want to do the classes. Support me in the classes. Come into the classes. You want to support me. Support me by donations. That's fine as well. But come into the classes. But again, I'm going to probably close down maybe the website in one sense. But I'm not sure how that's going to look, when that's going to happen. I'll let you know way ahead of time. But I can still, you can still order things. You can email me. You can still get things from me. You can email me. It ain't over yet. Site is fully up, so it's a great time if you have not ordered in a while, then you should probably order now. I would do it by June 1st, but it's right around the corner, so I'm going to give people a chance. So I think in June is the last month that it'll be fully. Here it is. Plus, whatever else, but don't worry, like things is always, I just need a little bit of redirecting. Like I just need a little time to myself. So I'm not here, so I won't put my foot in my mouth. I'm not saying I'm not doing routine. Even downstairs, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm really in that mode. It's a lot of reasons, but I don't know if I want people to know where I live, to be honest with you. Safety reasons as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's the right thing for a person that needs a privacy to be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, I'm reading too much stuff. But I just don't, I think I'd rather just rent it out and we move on to the next thing. So, 2 apartments for rent. One is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's on the ground floor. And it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and it's on the 4th floor. And you should be a part of this, and I think you'll love it. Also, you can find me in my classes. This one is called The Home, and we are really exploring, and it's like the home, but connecting to our divine femininity through our homes. But they're fun and interactive. We got home with the home to actually create something, to do something, just to get us in touch to our divine essence. It's more powerful than anything. It's more powerful than anything. I learned that in Ghana. So I want to see a whole bunch of that there. It's on Zoom. I mean, You'll absolutely love it. You'll absolutely love it. And don't worry, we won't always be here. We'll be a lot of places because I think I need to. I feel like a few countries is calling me, but they're fairly close. So hopefully, just take one of them little small planes. But then I don't know because if I gotta come back in this country being, you know what, I'm not trying to do that. So I could just travel around Ghana with my maid. So anyway, sexy girlfriend outfit. If you don't have one, make sure you get one. All right, ladies, I love you. Let me see. Yes. Learn how to imbue the divine essence in your home, work your magic, elevate your space. In 21-day home intensive, $77 live, daily replay same day. Join now at Afrocentric.com and sign on under the 21-day intensive. Yes, so you got all the information. Thank you, Natalie. Now I'm gonna go eat something sufficient. Let's see, I'm happy you and I will be there in November. I will be living. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy. People coming. If y'all want a little taste before you get here, if you want to know if you can actually live here, I got 2 apartments. If you can't do the top floor or you prefer the and you want the ground, great. If you want the other way around, we can do that as well. So, yay. Let's make it happen. Yay. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I will see you all in the next video. Go to the website, and there's other things to purchase as well. And y'all, don't worry, y'all. My mudcloth pillows are coming. And I think I made 10. I think with different patterns. So once I sell those, I sell those. If they do well, I'll buy more to buy more. But I want to try it. Like I said, things are still coming on. You'll still be able to buy that. Most likely it'll be like, here it is. Send the money. I send the merchandise. We keep it moving. All right, we'll see. I love you, ladies. I'll see you the next one. Peace and love.